2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba, every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Breeze straight into him.
Hello and welcome back to the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. We're picking up the action on the first hole. Let's get into it.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
The putt is underway.
He's currently tied for 7th. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. That was wonderfully done. And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Let's return to live play now. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades. And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4, measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. That should find the fairway. The third hole at TPC Summerlin has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes his second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in 2, 2 putts from there will be just fine. But watch out, big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
Opting for the 6-iron. That's not the one he wanted. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Not bad. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Trying to save par here.
Oh, just missed. And that puddle drop. Well done. And unfortunately dropping back to even with the card.
Unfortunately backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Oh, well played. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. This is from miles away.
They've got this to pull ahead of Bubba. This rivalry is heating up today.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Come on, get down. Left yourself an opportunity. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. Well, that's a bit disappointing. An opportunity to make a par here. And there it is. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Second shot here on the 6th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, that one's looking good. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Looking really good, this one. And down it goes. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He's currently tied for 8th. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here and try and make a birdie.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. And that's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
This for a birdie run.
That's frustrating. That's disappointing.
A par putt awaits.
That's half a chance of being holed, this one. And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
Going with a 3-wood here. And this putt to move into the top 5. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. A 7-footer right here.
This for par.
That's tracking. Okay, steady now. This one's for bogey. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Well, TPC Summerlin is in Las Vegas, Rich, so why not have a gamble here at 9 and go for the green in 2?
If you're not gambling here on the 9th, then shame on you. You should feast on birdies and eagles on this very reachable par 5. Even the shorter hitters can knock it on with no sweat whatsoever.
That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Looking better.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Didn't that? Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Let's take a look at the current standings. Oh, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Nicely done. Around 110 yards to go. 5 shots off the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Whew. Ha. Right at it from out of the bunker. Okay, time to return to the action. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh. This putt was about 8 feet.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Currently 1 under for the round. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Come on, you're better than that. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Looking really good. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Now 4 back after that hole. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as